Thank you very much. We can now show my presentation. These introductory remarks have been quite correct. The times now are very complicated, but we are trying to identify opportunities for us to operate on the market and secure further growth. Next. Isatel is a subsidiary of the Sputnik International Organization. Now Isatel is one of the most experienced players on Russia's telecommunications market, owing to the professionals of the team and owing to Sputnik's support. Owing to these factors, our company keeps growing even in these complicated COVID-19 times. Our synergy with Sputnik consists in the fact that we can offer our customers advantageous conditions in terms of cost efficiency and the use of ground infrastructure, not only in Russia. Some time ago, we focused on operating on the ground, and in this connection, we expanded our competences in working with ground systems. And thanks to Sputnik, we are now able to establish global networks involving other companies and using the opportunities that have already been described by several speakers. Mr. Stoichev mentioned the business development program that can be used as a source of funding for the establishment of ground infrastructure. Next slide. This is our relationship with geostationary satellites. The advantages are wide coverage, reliability, quick installation, scalability, centralized administration, independence of ground infrastructure, and the possibility to make use of various topologies. Next slide. As I already said some time ago, we focused on offering value-added services on the ground, and we spent time and spent cash to develop teleport services. Based on our teleports, we can we can offer dedicated satellite channels, broadband access, VPN, any VSAT projects are possible. Telematic services are also available, voice over IP. Also, we not only sell equipment, not only install equipment, but we also provide maintenance of customer networks, and we sell or lease equipment to customers. Later I'll say about the manufacture of some satellite equipment. All this helps us to not only to keep at the current relatively high level, but be optimistic about the future. Next. Our competences today have reached a level where we can provide network management. Our specialists are multilingual, English and Russian speaking. We implement sophisticated projects using a monitoring system, which we built some time ago. This monitoring system is now available for users on a commercial basis, including those who attend the current webinar. We we offer monitoring services so that our customers can make tests, check the utilization of their satellites. We provide hub hosting services. We use Hughes, UHP platforms, and all other platforms that we can supply to our customers. We offer internet trunking services and other services which make the operation of ground equipment reliable, guaranteed power supply, redundant servers, so on, fully redundant systems. We have access to the global internet traffic exchange points via cable. Next. Just a couple of words about the program we are currently working on at Isatel and in Intersputnik. My colleagues will add something maybe later. This slide shows the satellite modem that was especially developed and made for Intersputnik and for Isatel. It's I-2020IS. It's a reliable, highly reliable, medium-class satellite modem. Today, despite the medium parameters you can see on the left-hand side of the page, we haven't given up this project, and our two immediate tasks are to use this modem with higher symbol rates, to increase the symbol rates with this modem, and we are thinking about adding to CPC the TDMA mode. Next slide. These are the potential applications of the modem out of doors, where the transmission rate is not critical. It's just internet access, data transfer, voice over IP, ATMs, points of sales, video conferencing, surveillance, and backup of ground communication channels or telemetry. Certainly, the main feature of this modem is its relatively low price, and it makes it attractive to some end users. The field tests of this equipment have been completed, and now we can discuss sales of this equipment to all interested customers who are interested. Next slide. We continue working on the segment which is sought after from the viewpoint of satellite communications. As an example here, it is the extracting industry. We can implement any projects. We can establish a single network. We can provide internet, voice, video, telemetry, centralized control, and including remote staff training. Next picture. We continue working to implement projects aimed at integrating government institutions, and we pay special attention and will be paying special attention, for example, with our colleagues from Hungary, to terminals that are rapidly deployable in places hit by natural disasters, or anywhere where we want to set up an antenna on an emergency basis or urgently. Next slide. This is our legacy, our heritage. This is my favorite pictures. This picture shows how we implemented a project on Spitzbergen. Despite the adverse weather conditions and logistics, very complicated logistics, we managed to deploy a telecom system on the island of Spitzbergen. This system included optical fiber cables, a GSM base station, continues working, continues operating, continues providing service to all interested users on Spitzbergen. Next. Another example of our recent projects, it is a network deployed for a government customer on the island of Madagascar. This is a this was a separate task to establish communications in remote and hard to reach areas on Madagascar. We were a full-scale contractor, supplied not only satellite capacity using the resources made available by Azerbaijan, by our colleagues from Azerbaijan, but also we installed the hub station, remote sites, brought it into use, and until now it's in very good shape. It's being controlled and maintained by us. Next. Still another example. This is a project we worked on together with RSCC, and we continue working on similar projects. This is telecommunications on marine vessels located inside the Northwestern Passage. Geostationary satellites are still good for use. This is the system we built for the Northwestern Passage, and we continue using GSO satellites despite the temperatures, despite the elevation angle, very low elevation angles. Next. Again, I would like to remind you that we continue operating a teleport in Moscow. It consists of 6 antenna systems. As you can see, they visible from 27 degrees to 103 degrees, 103 degrees. That's the visibility. Between 22 and 90 degrees in KU band. All the antennas have transceivers and connected to the internet backbone. Next. This is another teleport. Our teleport in Kabbarovs. This is not our own site, but we continue offering service using this site. Today, it has 2 antenna systems and within a visibility range up to 157 degrees, from 75 degrees to 164 in KU. Also, transceivers are in place and connection to the backbone is there. Next comes the very well known teleport in Vladimir, where we are currently using 6 antennas. Let's show the next slide. In the foreground, you see all this Isatel with the Isatel logo and antenna. This station monitors all systems visible from the location. In conclusion, I would like to point out that indeed satellite technologies are rapidly developing, and despite all that automatization and robotization, there is still demand for the services we offer, such as smart hands. And this demand for smart hands is growing, and I hope we will attract many more customers. Some of the customers are shown on this in this picture. I would like to thank the organizers of this webinar. It has been extremely interesting, and please contact Isatel if you need smart hands. Thank you.